Hey guys, welcome to the Alienware PAX booth in Seattle, Washington. We've got some pretty cool installations here, and one of the announcements that we have is the new Alienware Area 51. As you can see, the chassis is unlike anything you've seen before, and the performance is also out of this world. We've launched the system time to market with the new Intel Haswell processors, which also introduced the Intel X99 chipset and DDR4 memory, which runs in quad channel. Now, beyond that, the system also enables triple graphics. So from a CPU perspective and from a GPU perspective, you're gonna be able to get as much performance as your heart dreams of. Now, I want everyone to make sure they get a good look at it. The system comes with 9 alien effects zones. So we've got 3 on the side, we've got 3 on the front, and we've got 3 on the other side as well. Each one can be customized with up to 20 different lighting colors. So that's up to 512 trillion lighting combinations. If you don't like the lights, you can turn them off, and you can customize each zone according to whatever you like. You can have the lights stay solid, you can have them morph or pulse according to any theme that you actually customize within the Alienware Command Center software. Now, I want to show you guys what's inside first. Now, getting in the chassis is really easy. With just 2 fingers, I could prop open the side panel and remove the panel itself. You'll notice it was a cable-free and toolless design, which is very, very great for gamers who want to get in the box. You'll also notice the chassis comes with a very huge opening that allows gamers to come inside. Now, this takes into account the DIY community. A lot of our hardcore fans like to buy parts and like to make their own upgrades later in the life cycle of their system. So this huge open cavity allows people to get inside, perform their upgrades comfortably, being able to see what they want to see and access whatever they want to access. Now, you'll notice the cards inside are in a diagonal perspective. We've got 2 fans that blow inside of the chassis, and then another fan that cools the radiator and also serves as an exhaust. The power supply also blows hot air towards the back. So what you've got is you've got cool ambient air coming in through the front of the chassis, exiting the back. In this particular configuration, we have triple NVIDIA GeForce GTX 780s. We've got the 4 memory DIMMs populated. You can get up to 32 gigs of RAM. And you've got an 8-core Intel processor using the Haswell technology. Now, some of the things that we haven't been talking about aggressively, because everyone wants to know what CPU and graphics card the system has, is the system also comes with built-in Intel 802.11ac wireless, and it comes with a killer Ethernet port as well. So most people don't know that. Letting you guys know, all of your networking capabilities are taken care of and optimized. Those are standard features. Liquid cooling is also a standard feature. It's not an upgrade. That'll be available in every configuration. And by the way, all the processors will also be overclocked straight out of the factory. If you want to overclock even more, the Command Center software now has a tool that lets you look at the 8 different cores and lets you overclock the voltages and the RAM as well to have custom overclocking profiles. Now you look at this, it's a very clean design. You'll notice the cabling is set up in such a way where actually, if you have a triple graphics system, you will have all these cables. But if you get a single or a dual graphics setup, we'll ship you the cables, but you'll have less cables because this is actually a modular design. The power supply has a modular design. This particular power supply is 1.5 kilowatts, and the cabling allows for a very clean internal setup. So that enables the optimal thermals as well. You might be noticing that on this side, we don't have any of the hard drives or the optical drive either. Well, that's on the other side of the system. On the other side of the machine, you can easily pop that up, remove the panel, and over here is where you have basically all of your storage components. You could have up to 3 traditional hard drives or 2 solid-state drives, depending on your configuration or what you might upgrade to in the future. You also have the optical drive over here as well, which will be available in Blu-ray options for those who want to enjoy that HD content. So one of the things I love about this design is that you have all of your storage components thermally electrically and physically isolated from the rest of the chassis. So any heat that is produced by your high performance parts is not going to interfere with these components. And they're also easily accessible in the event that you want to do an upgrade. Thank you.